I'm Jason. The world is yours, and today we have a story about 5 cars rented by America's President Joe Biden's Secret Service burst into flames. Several vehicles rented by America's President Joe Biden's Secret Service team suddenly burst into flames in a Nantucket airport parking lot early Monday, less than 24 hours after, not before or during, but re- after they were returned. The SUVs rented from Hertz, okay, that's important, carried agency members during the Biden's family Thanksgiving vacation on the Massachusetts island. No injuries were reported, though the cars sustained significant damage from the blaze just feet away from the airport's jet fuel tanks. Video shows the vehicles impacted included a Chevy Suburban, Ford Explorer, Infiniti QX80, a Jeep Gladiator, and a Ford Expedition. The last of which, the Ford Expedition, was currently under a battery recall and had not yet been serviced, according to the Nantucket Current. At approximately 5:22 a.m., airport shift staff, observed an active fire in the rental car overflow area. Hold on, what? Rental car overflow area near the airport's um, closed circuit television system. The airport said in a statement, adding that there is no longer an active fire at this time. The airport is open, and the aeronautical, I think that's how you pronounce it, operations are not affected. The cause of the fire is currently under heavy investigation. Wow. Okay. I mean, there's so much going on with this story. It does not say if the president was ever in one of these vehicles. I would really doubt it. I don't know what that's like. This was a vacation for the president, so I don't know who. The question is who was in these vehicles? Who was the last person in the vehicles? What caused the explosion, right? In the vehicles, which vehicle blew up first? Was it, because it does seem, I don't know if there was any damage to other vehicles in this story. There's so many questions left in this story. Was the fire originally started in one of these vehicles, or was the fire originally started in a completely separate vehicle? If the fire was originally started in one of these vehicles, we have a real problem. Maybe, just maybe, it could have been. I don't. Yeah, I don't want to get sued, but they did say that the Ford Expedition, I can't get sued for this, but the Ford Expedition is currently under a battery recall and had not yet been serviced. Now, we're not saying that the Ford Expedition is the cause of the fire or the fire started in that vehicle, but that is very important to know. It also is important to know who was in these vehicles. Was the president ever in one of these vehicles? And things like that. And why is the Secret Service renting vehicles from Hertz when they go? Am I only one who thinks that seems a little bit off? Like, the Secret Service goes to Hertz. They go to like the rental shop at the airport and say, "Hey, can we rent 5 cars?" Is that what the Secret Service does? Am I wrong to think that the Secret Service would have their own cars? I thought that, I don't know. This is just, this could be something that has nothing even do with the president at all, or this could be a real problem. But, this story is definitely cause for a lot more investigation. Where did the fire start? Was the president in at any of these vehicles? Was it an explosion in the vehicle? And I mean, we're talking about 24 hours after they were returned, right? That is very scary. But luckily, no human injuries at all. No one was injured. But this story will have to be followed up and paid a lot of attention to, and when more information comes out for the cause of the fire and if the president was ever in any of these vehicles, right? That's extremely important. Those 2 points are extremely important. The cause of the fire and if the president was ever in any of these vehicles, right? So we have to do a follow up on that when more information comes out from this story. I am Jason. The world is yours. Today we had a story about 5 vehicles rented by American President Joe Biden's Secret Service team burst into flames after they returned them. Sounds like some type of Mission Impossible, right? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.